We're glad you came. Please join us immediately after the men's game in the cafeteria to be a part of our audience for Tabor here. There will be ice cream, snacks, hot chocolate, coffee, soda, and water. Come be a part of the fun and fellowship. Tonight's KCAC basketball matchup features our guests, members of the St. Mary's Spires, and your Tabor College Blue Jays. At this time, we invite everyone to stand as Ron Braun, Tabor College Vice President of Philanthropy, offers a pregame prayer of blessing for tonight's game.
Our dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us together this beautiful evening. We thank you for the fans that have come. We thank you for the safety of travel. We thank you for all that these great folks mean to our schools, for their prayers, their support, their encouragement, and we just ask you to bless them this evening for their attendance and for their support. Heavenly Father, we thank you too for these women that will play on this court in just a few minutes, for the hard work that they've put in preparing. We thank you for the coaches that have trained, and for all of those who are a part of these teams that make them successful. Lord, we ask you to be with those who officiate, and in the spirit of good competition, we ask that we as fans are respectful and honoring of you tonight in our celebrations. We pray this in your holy name. Amen.
And now, please remain standing as Jordan Roth, a Tabor College sophomore from Heston, Kansas, honors America with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red left the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the campus of Tabor College in our gym as we get ready to host a Kansas athletic contest, as the Tabor Blue Jays will be hosting the St. Mary's Spires. We just got through the beginning introductions, and we had the opening prayer and the national anthem. We'll set the stage here for this matchup between the two conference foes, but we'll start with some starting lineups. We'll start with the visitors here. Again, St. Mary's Spires. They are currently 5-14 in conference, 7-16 on the year. And their starters will be as follows. Number 4, Lexi Schamberger, a junior guard from Hoxie, Kansas. Number 24, Danielle Cassidy, a sophomore guard from Glendale, Arizona. Number 31, Paige Shekel, a sophomore forward from Garnett, Kansas. Number 34, Sienna Brown, a 5'8" senior forward from Burbank, California. And also number 45, Dakota Coral, a junior center from Longdon, Kansas. Again, they are 5-14 in conference, but I should say they have won 3 of 4 coming off a win this week against Southwestern, where they were able to win 72-62. So a good stretch for them so far, the Spires, in this last few games. So let's shift here to the Tabor College Blue Jays and their starters. Senior guard, point guard from would be number 3, Taylor Deniston. Also at guard, number 12, Sammy Joe Peterson. Another guard from Cimarron, Kansas, number 23, Morgan Ediger. And at forward, number 24, sophomore Kylie Burns. And at the post, a senior, number 40, Kristen Weedle. The Blue Jays are, of course, on top of the conference, able to do that this week as there was a couple defeats around the conference, and so they currently sit at 18-2 in conference, 21-3 overall, which puts them about a half game. I think they're a half game ahead of Kansas Wesleyan and a full game ahead of Sterling, and both those teams are also playing, and so with 4 or 5 games left in the conference, it is pretty tight up towards the top. The Lady Blue Jays are also, and here you go, you can look at the standings there. Tabor, number 16 in the country, and that should go up this week. We will have a new poll from the NEIA on Tuesday afternoon, and I suspect that if Tabor were able to win tonight, that they would be able to move up from that 16th spot. But Kansas Wesleyan, 17-2, just a half game back. And against Sterling, 17-3, they dropped a game this week, which drops them to a full game behind the Blue Jays. So it's good to see all 3 of those teams represented in the national polls, and hopefully all of them will be going up to the nationals here in a few weeks. These 2 teams did meet early in the season up in Leavenworth, and the Blue Jays were able to take a tight victory, 60-57. They were led by Kristen Weedle, had 15 points and 7 rebounds. Deniston had 14 points and 6 assists. So, and the St. Mary's Spires were led by Brown with 17 points and 6 rebounds. All right, I should soon be joined by Rod Ham. He's been running around tonight a little bit. It's a church spirit night here in Hillsboro, as people are coming from from the community, and he's being a part of hosting people. And so I suspect he'll join me hopefully here shortly. But settle in here for a good battle here for this conference, as the Blue Jays try to extend their winning streak to 15 games, and the Spires take the tip. Number 24, Cassidy has it, goes right into Coral. She dribbles across the lane, up and under, cross, and able to lay it in for the bucket. Denison brings it up, takes the screen up top, kicks it out to Ediger. Ediger pull up 2 right around the elbow, and it's good. Tied up 2-2. Cassidy again brings it up. Swings it over to Schamberger. Schamberger over to Brown. Brown to Shekel. Shekel dribbles on Sammy Joe, kicks it out. Nice steal there by Ediger. Ediger brings it up, cross court to Denison, and gets Weedle with the trail, but it's blocked by Brown. Weedle's able to get her own board. Wide open for Ediger. Long 3, rebound by Brown. Oh, here we go. We're lucky we have Rod Ham. As I said, I was hoping he'd show up here.
I've been here, it's just not here.
Yeah.
Not in this seat. What did I miss?
A couple buckets, 2-2. Yeah. Cassidy, nice back door, and looks like Schamberger, they're able to lay it in for the 4-2 lead. Ediger, another pull-up 2, and that's good. 2 buckets there for Ediger. We're again tied at 4. Cassidy brings it up over to Brown. Burns has her and swings it back over. Cassidy Schamberger. Shot clock at 10. Sheckler dribbles. Kicks it out to Coral. She'll take a 3. That's off to the right. And Denison able to gather the rebound.
Unlikely 3 by the post player for St. Mary's. Weedle with the roll, and what do we have here? Foul on the ground.
As we mentioned, the Spires are towards the bottom of the conference, but have been winners of 3 or 4. Put it together here in a recent stretch. And that only loss was to Kansas Wesleyan, only by 6. Again, who's just a half game behind the Blue Jays. So a team to be reckoned with here at this juncture in the season. Weedle's off, and Brown with another rebound.
Weedle doing a good job of taking it to the bucket against Dakota Coral, just a little hard off the glass.
Into the post, but that's overshot, and that'll be out of bounds. Checking in for the Spires will be White, number 10, and number 30, Rice. Rice, a sophomore guard from DeKalb, Missouri, and 10 is White is from a senior guard from Omaha, Nebraska. White actually leads them in scoring off the bench.
A little token pressure put on by the Spires.
Edgar has it, gets it into Burns. She faces up, shoots it just short. Weedle gets in, tips it around, and able to keep it alive for the Blue Jays for the offensive rebound. Burns swings it over to Edgar. Edgar to Sammy Joe. Weedle faces up. She will go baseline. Nope, goes back out to Edgar. Edgar to the basket. Couldn't get it over the rim.
Edgar slapped across the face that time on the drive. No call. Now on a scoop up, and foul going to be called on Denison right under the bucket.
First foul on the Blue Jays. First team foul for both the Blue Jays and Denison. First free throws long. Again, this is Church Spirit Night, so we got a nice early crowd here. Seats are filling up.
Lots of people coming to the game tonight that maybe wouldn't be here otherwise with Church Spirit Night.
Free entry.
People from as far away as Fairview, Oklahoma in the house tonight.
Also coming to see children.
Coming to see children and coming to see basketball and actually coming to see their kids perform in the band. How about that?
Right.
Or coming to see their kids cheer. I mean, it's not just basketball, it's cheerleading, band performance. A shot clock issue. I don't know if we should say this or not. 2 out of the 3 officials are Tabor alums.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes. Don't see that very often.
Leisler and Garcia came in on the last, as well as Turner. Denison pulls up. She's fouled, and she will shoot 2.
Foul on 24, Cassidy, I believe. And that is confirmed. First foul.
First free throw is good.
Kind of appears, if you look at the way the Blue Jays have won the last 2 games, they've got a big target on their back. Teams are bringing their A game when they play the Blue Jays.
Well, yeah, with that 14-game winning streak. Pick and roll, Brown pull up 2, just short. Leiser gathers the board. The Blue Jays push it up the other way. 5-all here. About 4 minutes into this first quarter. Leiser looking for Garcia. Instead goes to Turner. Garcia gets it, kicks it out. Fumbles it, but gets it. Leiser, nice take, kicks it out. Garcia, fake. And we have a travel. Checking in for the Blue Jays, number 20, Ashton Wiebe. She'll come in for Denison.
It's a good move by Garcia if they allow 3 steps. NBA, that'd be good.
Yep. Cassidy. Gets it into Scheckler. Scheckler goes. Kicks it back out.
St. Mary running a 5-out offense right now.
Nice block by Ediger. Turner picks up the board.
With Coral out of the game, they're in a 5-out offense, which puts a little bit of pressure on Tabor. Runs a 4-out, 1-in offense most of the time, sometimes 2-in.
Ediger goes all the way to the rim. Nice move by the senior guard. 6 points for Morgan Ediger. Cassidy matched up with Weeby. Takes the screen. Kicks it over to Scheckler.
Only a 7-5 lead for the Blue Jays at this point.
Nice defense there by Leisler. Shot clock at 10. White has it up top.
Looks like a clear out coming maybe.
She does go away from the screen. Yep. Little pull up two as shot clock gets to 1. Nice rebound by Turner.
Turner skied for that, didn't she?
Yeah. A couple of rebounds here in the last minute. Ediger again all the way to the rim. Man, just keep doing that, huh?
This time she got hit on the forehead, I believe. Knocked her headband back a little bit. They're going to let him play down in the side, so we'll keep taking it.
Little pull-up jumper by Brown. She's not able to connect. Another rebound by Turner.
3 rebounds in the last 2 minutes for Turner. Doing a good job on the offside glass. Ediger now brings it up. Top of the key, gets it off to Turner.
Turner goes baseline.
Turner
And she's
fouled.
We'll have some subs coming in here. Coral comes back in for the Spires, as well as number 4 Schamberger. And for the Blue Jays, Sammy Jo Peterson, Kristen Weedle, and then for the first time, Hoyt comes in. Also for the Spires, number 22 is Seibert. Siebert?
You say potato, I say potato.
Blue Jays with the 4-point lead, trying to stretch that a bit here in this first quarter. Oh, good idea, but maybe a little late. Some ball knocked out of bounds. Shot clock at 19.
Looked like Sammy Jo was trying to thread the eye of the needle there a little bit with that pass.
A lot of bodies in there to try that.
Got to get the ball in. Well, pretty close to a 5-second call on the inbounds. Hoyt with the ball back to Sammy Jo in the corner. Peterson dribbles out of the corner now. Gets it to Weeby. Weeby back to Peterson.
Shot clock at 7. Shot clock at 3. Long 2, and that's good.
Looks like there could have almost been a double dribble.
I
don't know. There was a lot of stuff going on down there, but
yeah, I thought Sammy Jo may have carried it a bit.
We'll take it. Take the 6-point lead, too.
No good. Nice rebound by Weedle.
Hoyt was open here on this wing nearest us for a while. Now it's closed down.
Weeby dribbles into the lane. Kicks back out to Weedle, wide open. Nice look.
Nice job. Oh, 3 people hit the floor inadvertently.
The Blue Jays on an 8-0 run here to take the 13-5 lead. Get it into Coral. She gets it in deep there and able to lay it in. Nice pass into the post there.
Yeah, 6'3". Coral just gets it that low. Hard to stop her.
Spires with this little trapping zone out here. Hoyt gets it. Kicks it over to Turner. She'll shoot that 3. That's a little off to the right, and White picks it up. She will bring it up quickly. Coral gets it.
Roll back off to White. Now inside, tipped away. White had the ball for a second over the back. Call on Cassidy.
I think that's her second.
You're right.
Point guard's going to have to take a seat. Checking in number 14, Beeler. Burns and Dennison both check back in for the Blue Jays. About 1:30 left here in this first quarter. 13-7 Blue Jays. Slow start by the Blue Jays, been able to extend the lead here. still a little short of the Rod Ham mandatory 20 points per quarter.
That's right.
Nice pass. Weedle lays it up.
Assist by Deniston. Nice pass there. Weedle making herself available. Could have been a travel call there, and it's out of bounds. St. Mary, it's going to go towards Tabor. Good defense. You see the help there. The Weedle came over, and that's as good a defense as you'll see.
Just under a minute. A little token pressure again from the Spires. Blue Jays able to get it across. Gonna trap out of it maybe.
Weedle top of the key, called for a travel. Must have moved her foot or something.
I was blocked out of that. I didn't see that. White all the way to the rim. 15-9. About a 3-second differential.
That one got on there, but the other one did.
Peterson now gets a pick from Burns.
Shot clock under 10. Kicked it over to Weedle. She goes all the way and fouled.
Earl gets called for that foul.
15 foul.
Picks up her first.
Here's a replay here. Nice pass by Sammy Joe. Weedle goes up and for sure foul.
That's there. It's a touch foul. It wasn't a hard foul, but it was a
Foul.
I call it a foul.
Okay. So we agree.
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't the hard foul. I'm just saying it wasn't the.
I don't recall using the word hard foul.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Sometimes those aren't called. Is all I'm saying.
Oh yeah. White
going hard against Peterson. Gets the shot to fall at the end. White, being very athletic, goes over Peterson for the bucket.
So White able to do back-to-back buckets. But Blue Jays still take the lead here as we end the first quarter. 16-11. We'll take a break and get you back here for the start of the second quarter.
Yeah.
All right, we're back here for the second quarter. Band's going. Crowd is filing in. It's a fun night here for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, 5 o'clock. You know, sometimes that's just a little early for people, and it's too bad they miss the ranked Blue Jay women. They missed their first quarter, maybe their first half, until they all get here because of dinner hour. Beautiful bucket there by Wheel. I'm just going to say, what a spring-like day here in Hillsboro.
Oh, yeah, we'll take it.
I mean, kind of unbelievable compared to what we had here last week. We got the fans going here, the big old fans.
That's
going
right.
here in the gymnasium even.
Long three by Wheeler. Wheeler with the rebound.
Burns, Weedle, Edgar, Leisler, and Deniston in the lineup for the Blue Jays. Foul called down low. On 15 on the arm. Calling it on the floor, not on the shot. First foul on 14.
Schamberger checks back in.
Schamberger by way of Hoxie, Kansas, and Pratt Community College.
Weedle kicks it over to Burns, looking for Edgar off the screens. A little tough matchup here for Edgar and White. Burns gets it, faces up, kicks it over to Leisler. Leisler gets into the lane, kicks it to Burns. Shot clock at 10. Nice move by Weedle, up and under.
Wow, left hand up and under too.
Weedle with 9 points. Again, she led the Blue Jays last time out against St. Mary's with 14. Pick and roll, Coral pulls up for 2. Burns with the rebound.
I'm not going to say anything. This isn't by any means a negative comment about Kristen Weedle, but just look at her improvement throughout the 4 years at Tabor College. And not that she came in impressive already out of high school, did a lot of really good things. Steadily improved all 4 years, and that's what makes a difference on a team like this, having that senior experience.
Played a lot of minutes her freshman year, and that was a good team. White pull up 2 off the board.
2013 Tabor, just under 8 minutes to play in the second quarter.
I think we're seeing why White leads them in scoring off the bench. Burns faces up here, gets it over to Weedle.
Weedle with 9 points already. Kinnison back to Weedle, now playing a little pitch.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Foul called on Coral, and that'll get her out of the game with Siebert coming in for her.
Blue Jays shooting 56% to 37% for St. Mary's. First free throw's up and good. Also, Bailey Wright checking in for St. Mary's. Junior guard from Midland, Texas. Second one's up and good.
I had an idea, and I don't know what you'll think about this, but since the students can't sit on the front row now, and we've got the more mature crowd sitting on the front row for our home crowd, maybe we could get them to kind of pick up the slack where the students used to be kind of rowdy down there in that front row. Maybe we could get the senior citizens to get a little rowdy down there.
A little training?
Well, might have to do a little training.
Yeah. Bring in some people from the past to help with that.
Yeah. Edgar gets it in rhythm, shoots a 3, no good.
Rebound by Wright. Blue Jays with the 9-point lead. 7 minutes to go here in this first half.
Schamberger off to White. Kicks it back out to Schamberger. Looks like we got a travel there.
Turner and Wiebe check back in for the Blue Jays. Checking some scores across the conference. Ottawa won earlier against Bethel. Again, these are women's scores, 62-53.
That's a little surprising.
That was a little surprising, yeah.
Yeah, Bethel's been really hot lately.
Sterling is currently on top of York, 22-9, and Kansas Wesleyan on top of Friends, 24-14.
That's a little bit surprised too.
Yeah, I was hoping for a little closer game.
It's not over yet.
No, yeah.
Wiebe with the ball now for the Blue Jays. Kicks it out long to Edgar. Edgar to Leisler, and now back to Garcia. So good ball movement by the Blue Jays.
Shot clock at 6. Leisler will pull up for 2. That's long. And volleyball spiked out by Garcia.
Almost wish she could just have corralled that.
I think she could have grabbed it.
Yeah, maybe she could have.
Brown gets it. Oh, not sure who's going to get. Edgar reaches to Wright.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
I like this matchup with Desiree Turner on Wright. Shot clock at 5. Get it into Wright. A little pull up 2, comes up short, and Turner grabs it. Turner quickly down. See if she sees Garcia. She kicks it out, and the Blue Jays will reset here. Turner in the post.
Garcia, top of the key now, looks.
She will take that.
Yeah.
Ball taken away.
Schomburger steals, then Rice picks up the loose ball.
Three-pointer's good by Bailey Wright.
Nice penetration there by the Spires and the kick out, and Wright found herself wide open for the three. 22-16. Spires aren't going away, Jim.
No, I don't think they will tonight. Turner goes all the way. And there's a turnover.
I watched a little basketball today, and anytime a player one player tried to go through two players, every time I saw that happen today, it was not a good thing.
Go figure, huh?
They were lucky not picking up a foul here on the other end, and good block out, but you can't block out when somebody's in the air, and you can't.
Yeah,
that's called undercutting. But
I thought Brown did get under. We'll see it here. I thought she got uncut a little bit.
Maybe. Both going for the ball.
Wasn't a hard foul though. Man, Turner with the steal. Hoyt wide open over here. Oh, no one out there for the rebound. And looks like the Spires will take a timeout, and that'll be a 30-second timeout.
Super Bowl prediction for tomorrow?
Oh, hope it's a good game.
I was listening to the radio yesterday, matter of fact, and Tony Romo was predicting the game to be 28-24, and the team with the 24, he didn't predict who was going to win, but the team with the 24 would have the ball at the end of the game, but they wouldn't score.
Yeah. Wow.
But he wouldn't say which team.
I don't know if you've watched much of his games. He seems to be a really good analyst.
Jim Nance is calling him Tony Romo Stradamus because of how he predicts what the play is going to be.
Yeah, he's really good at that.
Yeah. I suppose all those years playing quarterback helped him at that. Of course, didn't prevent some snarky comments from snarky people saying he should have been that smart when he was playing. And
well, he got to watch a lot of playoff games from the sideline.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. All right.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
That's right. 6-point lead here for the Blue Jays. Just a little 4 minutes to go. Spires have it here. Kick it over. Ball's loose on the floor. Brown gets it. Kicks it out.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Rice now with the ball.
She will shoot a three just off. And that'll be I think a foul.
Over the back of Hoyt, to believe.
That's a foul on 33, Wright. Her first, team's third. Let's see here. Weedle kicks it out. Sammy Joe open, takes it all the way to the rim. Oh, I don't know.
How does that not fall?
Oh, and that's a foul on Desiree Turner.
That's her first foul for the day.
Second for the team of the game. First one for this quarter.
Weeby, Hoyt, Weedle, Peterson, and Turner on the court for the Blue Jays. Rice, Wright. Oh. White, Rice, and Wright on the court. White, Rice, Wright. Boy.
Foul on Brown. That's their 14th foul, so the next foul, Blue Jays will be shooting free throws. Ediger and Dennison check in. Not quite the starting lineup. Turner's in besides Burns.
Brown and Siebert also in for the Spires.
Pull up two by Dennison. That's long. Foul on Peterson on the over the back.
It looked like Peterson jumped straight up and down, but
Probably not going to get that call.
Yeah, Wright was jumping back just enough to make contact, and it's you're probably going to get called for that every time.
Yeah. Brown, pull up 2, good.
Good defense by Weedle, just a good shot by Brown that time.
And as you mentioned, Spires not going away. It's 4-point lead here for the Blue Jays. They've had it up to around 9, I believe, is the highest, and have gone cold a bit here the last few minutes.
Turner top of the key, off to Denniston now to Weedle down low, dribbles off her foot, and they go the other direction.
Tabor baseball team is finishing up a successful first weekend in their 5th game. Currently on top 24-2 in the 8th inning. Things look good there.
Playing Sagu.
Yep. I heard they turned a triple play yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
White with the little runner in the lane. Good.
Lead has been cut to 2. Sammy Joe wide open 3. Long, maybe 2 open.
Yeah.
White pushes up quickly. Spires can either tie or even take the lead here as we're under 2 minutes in the first half.
Peterson with the rebound, off to Denniston. Denniston brings it up quickly off to Ediger.
Ediger cross court to Turner. Turner goes baseline, kicks it out. Ediger. Nice. Oh, better pass would have gotten her a layup.
Looked like Ediger being fouled on that.
Ediger shoot 2.
Right falling down.
Didn't impress the referee, I don't think.
No, did not. Those can go either way sometimes. Ediger just off on the free throw. Burns checks back in for the Blue Jays. Turner goes out. Tabor going with the big lineup now. Weedle, Burns, Ediger, Denniston, and Peterson.
Oh, Ediger misses both free throws.
Don't see that very often.
She's in the top 15 in the country. So again, Spires can tie it or take the lead. White unable to put the layup in, but Spires do get the rebound. Fresh shot clock here, about 1:15.
It's a good crossover dribble by White to get to the basket.
Shot clock at 25.
Makes you wonder why she doesn't start.
Well, she's played a ton of minutes here, huh? She's isolated here.
Could be like Amber Bonham. She didn't start either.
Nice play by Ediger. Doesn't have a number, so she waits. Kicks it over to Weedle. Minute left here in this first half. Blue Jays have slowed down a bit here the last 4 or 5 minutes and only have a 2-point lead. Burns faces up, goes across the lane, kicks it over to Sammy Joe, wide open for 3. That's good. Like to see the Blue Jays take advantage of some of those wide open.
Tabor 15 points below the mark
directive.
The mark that's been set. The bar that's been set by me.
Nice pass to Brown, and they cut the lead back to 3.
Schomburger did a good job by the Spires, driving into the middle of the lane.
Shot clock and game clock about a second apart, so we'll see what the Blue Jays do here. Burns goes baseline, up and under, good. Shot, game clock's at 10. A little pressure there by Ediger that made a difference.
Yeah.
Got it out of White's hand, more importantly. Take it over to Brown, or no, not Brown. Actually, number 22, Siebert. She's unable to connect. So that gets us to the end of the second quarter. We have halftime here. Blue Jays, kind of a rough second quarter, but they are able to finish up with a 5-point lead, 27-22. We'll take about a 12, 13-minute break here. We'll come back and give you some stats from the first half and get you ready for the third quarter.
Is opening up here at halftime of the women's game and will remain open until the end of halftime of the men's game. Lots of new arrivals and great deals on the sale rack. Also, the Job Kit is open game day, so that means day 7 to 11 p.m. They're student-run and serve a wide range of drinks, including lattes, blended creations, flavored lemonade, hot chocolate, and teas. Regular hours for John Jay's are Sunday through Thursday from 8 to 11 p.m. For your halftime entertainment, we have a tic-tac-toe relay. 2 teams with 3 players on each team. One team consists of Tabor college students with 1 middle and high school student. The two teams compete via relay race, placing 1 shirt one at a time in the hula hoops that are arranged on the floor to represent the tic-tac-toe grids. Each team has 1 color of t-shirt and 1 shirt for each member. If all 6 shirts are placed down but no team has won, the players continue by moving 1 shirt at a time to a different spot until a team wins. The winning team has to win 3 games in a row. Ready? Go!
Here's a little song I wrote. I want to sing it note for note, no word. In life we have some be happy, don't worry, be happy.
just outside the west doors of the gym. The entire lobby was remodeled this summer, and we opened the courtside grill It's only open to the public, and regular hours, Monday through Friday, are 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. for lunch, and Wednesday and Sunday nights from 6 to 9 p.m. for supper. Again, to repeat, the courtside grill is open now and open to the public during the week, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., and Wednesday and Sunday evenings from 6 to 9 p.m.
KCAC's MBA program is set up on a 2-year time frame. The courses are 8-week online courses.
And so it allows me the flexibility of working a full-time job, hopefully becoming a parent during that time, and to be able to still maintain getting my degree to advance me in my career.
They're taking one course at a time, and that allows them to focus fully on that one course and that content, and then move on to the next. They have things that they do throughout the week. They'll have discussion posts that they're doing. They'll have assignments they're doing. Some of the discussion posts are due midweek, and most of their assignments are due Sunday evening.
As we're learning about business and fitting in our future as entrepreneurs and businessmen and women, we also think about the Christian principles that we would need to apply.
What's unique about Tabor is that they integrate a spiritual aspect in asking spiritual discussions and pairing that with the curriculum.
Having us think outside of the box, not just focusing on business and being a leader, but how can we be Christian leaders?
Tabor College opened its doors over a century ago with just 39 students and 3 instructors. The mission was to prepare students for a variety of professions and to train church workers by providing a broad liberal arts education. Before the end of the first year of operation, Tabor's enrollment had grown to 104 students. 4 additional faculty were also added to meet the need of providing a life-transforming, academically excellent Christian education. Today, the main campus has developed far past the original single building. A second campus has been added and is flourishing. The student body has multiplied and the expert faculty has grown, but the mission remains unchanged. Tabor College and its community are wholeheartedly committed to being Christ-centered in all aspects of life, passionate about learning and completely sold out to a lifelong mindset of service to others in Jesus' name. The faculty and staff work tirelessly to prepare students for a life of learning, work, and service. For over 100 years, Tabor College has been sending students to all parts of the world with the tools, skills, and character to actively live out the gospel and affect the world for good. Optometrists, musicians, teachers, nurses, mathematicians, artists, scientists, doctors, pastors, inventors, missionaries, athletic trainers, writers, and business professionals. These graduates are living out Christ's kingdom and affecting those around them all over the globe. As stakeholders in this great institution, you can collectively be proud of the kingdom impact that Tabor College has had through the thousands of students that have gone from the halls and classrooms, labs and dorms into many parts of the world. As supporters of Tabor College, you can be confident and joyous that your gifts are being stewarded well, having a meaningful and significant return. Your continued involvement in the life of Tabor College is critically important, and the Tabor community is tremendously thankful for it. They will continue to work diligently and faithfully to prepare people for a life of learning, work, and service for Christ and His kingdom.
Friends game got closer.
I know, it was like 4.5, wasn't it?
It was 10, like 10 or 12 earlier. All right, we're back here, getting ready for the second half. The Blue Jays will inbound. They're up 27-22. We will hit a couple of the stats here as we get started. St. Mary's Spires were 38.5% from the field, 1 for 6 from 3. The Blue Jays 44% from the field, and only 1 from 6 from 3 as well. Blue Jays here inbound, same starters. Dennison gets a screen, kicks it over to Weedle. Weedle faces up, back out to Ediger. Ediger takes the screen, goes all the way to the rim, kicks it out to Sammy Joe. Wide open three-pointer, that's off. And Burns able to gather the offensive board, and Blue Jays will reset here. Back down to Weedle. Cross court. Sammy Joe takes the screen, pull up two. That's long, that's a rebound by Schamberger. The Spires were led by White off the bench with 8 points. Blue Jays were led by 11 points from Kristen Weedle. Schamberger kicks it over to Cassidy. Cassidy missed a lot of that first half with 2 fouls. See if she can get back in the game. Brown has it up top, shot clock at 5. She dribbles it against Burns. Turnaround shots, that's off, but nice offensive board by Scheckler. She unable to connect, and Dennison with the defensive board, and she pushes it back up. Weedle left all alone in transition. That's 13 points from the senior post player, Kristen Weedle. Blue Jays stretch the lead to 7. Scheckler dribbles it in. Able to get her own rebound, but that's Morgan with the steal. And Blue Jays will push it up here, trying to stretch their lead. Ball's out of bounds to the Blue Jays. 8-11 here in the third quarter, 29-22. Both teams with low turnovers from that first half. 6 for the Spires, 4 for the Blue Jays. Three-pointer is short by Sammy Joe, and Weedle with a nice offensive board. Blue Jays will reset here. Gets it into the post to Burns. She dribbles across, wide open Weedle. She fakes, goes all the way to the rim, and gets it to roll in. Weedle with another bucket, 15 points for the senior. 9-point lead here for the Blue Jays. I believe that equals their largest lead they had. And nice again, entry pass into Coral. She lays it in.
Weedle could be looking at her career high here.
Which is?
Tonight. I don't know.
Tease us with some information that you don't have.
Well, we'll get our statistician on that one.
I'm working on it.
Okay. Nice under the goal move there by Peterson. Timeout called by St. Mary.
Let's see, that is a 30-second. Yep. So good visit with some people at halftime, Rod?
Good visit out in the hall, checking in on a few things, making sure everything's going okay. And I'm back. Back in the saddle.
Well, her highest this year is 15. So that equals her season high.
How about career? Let's go to career.
I'm trying. Oh, they have a listing here.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if it says, does it? Player highs. How about player highs?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
It is 15.
Well, one more bucket and we can stop the clock and celebrate.
That's right. Streamers and balloons.
Yeah. – 33-24. Coach Reed encouraging his players to step on their neck.
Shot clock under 10. Cassidy takes it into the lane, all the way to the bucket. Nice drive by Danielle Cassidy, the sophomore guard from Glendale, Arizona.
Great defense there until Cassidy broke it down at the very end. Now Dennison returning the favor, going up with the left hand, and good.
First field goal for the senior guard. Brown has it.
Let's see if Tabor can do a full 30 seconds of defense now.
Nope.
Got lucky there.
Yeah.
With,
Scheckle able to get all the way to the rim.
Scheckle got blocked by the bottom of the rim. Long two by Burns, no good. Ball lands on the ground. Scheckle picks it up one-on-one against Ediger. Ediger does a great job playing defense on her, doesn't give any ground, and we got a jump ball, maybe, I don't know, no call. It's going to go out of bounds to St. Mary.
White will check in. Again, White led them in the first half with those 8 points. 4 of 7 shooting for the senior guard. Garcia and Wiebe check in for the Blue Jays.
Wiebe guarding White. Now Brown on the inbounds, being guarded by Garcia. Backs off, lets White have the 10-footer, and she scores. Garcia giving up just maybe a hair too much ground there.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see the kind of progression with Garcia that we've seen with Weedle over 4 years.
That's a good comparison. It's about how many minutes Weedle was getting her freshman year.
Weedle got good minutes for a couple of years early on in her career because of volleyball. With Tina Lowen being in volleyball, she would get really good minutes early, and then it would tail off a little bit after that when Tina came back. Tina, of course, could probably have played 40 minutes if they'd wanted her to.
Kansas Wesleyan had their lead against Fringe cut to 4 at half, but they have now stretched that up to 15, 45-30.
Ediger with good defense that time. Knocks the ball away, now bringing it up quick. Goes all the way to the hole and scores. And a player down for the Spires right now, as you can see on your screen.
Number 22.
I think we're going to bring a trainer out here. Number 30.
Here's the
Rice getting ready to check in, and
have a replay here.
33 Wright down on the ground. Now the replay stopped. So we had it for a second and it disappeared on us. Good news for St. Mary's. Wright is up and walking off the court under her own power. Maybe it was a head injury because nothing seemed to be bothering her from the waist down. So
Ediger with the finishes up 3-point play. 11 points for Morgan Ediger as the Blue Jays now have a 10-point lead, 38-28.
Two of our seniors, Ediger and Weedle, leading the way for the Blue Jays on the scoreboard tonight.
Yeah, those two have 26 of the 38. White,
great job by Wiebe, and Ediger comes in for the rebound, brings it up court fast again.
Kicks it over to Weedle.
Weedle right back to Ediger. Nice to see pushing that ball up the court like that.
Ashton Wiebe fakes it, goes all the way. Oh, thought Weedle was going to roll, and the ball's loose, and St. Mary's grabs the rebound.
Yeah, I thought she had a good pass there, and Weedle stopped rolling. Good defense by the Blue Jays. Shot clock down to 6. Cassidy scoops, goes up. Turner with the rebound. Gets it off to Ediger. One 4 set by the Blue Jays off to Turner. Fade cut by Ediger. Now back to Wiebe, top of the key.
Now, what did you say about driving against the two people you've seen today? Explain that to me again. I've forgotten what you'd said.
Every time so far, up until right now, every time I've seen that today, 3 different basketball games that just happened to catch glimpses of on TV, it just never seemed to work out. This one it did. So
we got a replay here. Is Turner.
So what's the moral of the story? 1 out of 7, and it's going to work.
Or Rod doesn't know what he's talking about.
Or that. 12-point lead by the Blue Jays. 3:42 left in this third quarter. Hoyt in the game for the Blue Jays.
Cassidy kicks it out to White. Scheckler has it. Nice crossover in. Picks up out to Coral.
Scheckler trying to post up Turner down low. Now Coral dribbles. Gets it to White off at the far wing.
Nice defense there by Wiebe. And Turner with the rebound.
And Turner's going to get it up quick. Unfortunately, St. Mary's is back.
Turner with 5 rebounds this evening. 12-point lead for the Blue Jays. Hoyt has it. Takes the screen. Kicks it over to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Weedle with 1 on the shot clock. Yes. And now we have the career high, Christian Weedle.
Talk about working the clock.
Yeah, 17 points for the senior.
It's not even the fourth quarter. Textbook, though, wasn't it? Working that clock down to 1 second.
Wide open shot for
no panic on Weedle's part. Coral working hard on Weedle down low. Giving a little bit of a push with the elbow. Now a foul called on Hoyt in the lane. St. Mary's will go to the line to shoot 2.
Cassie will shoot 2. First free throw's good.
Dennison, Peterson, Burns, and Garcia all checking in for the Blue Jays, along with Schomburger and Brown, I believe, for the Spires.
Yep. Bethany on top of McPherson in the third quarter, 39-33. Sterling dominating York, 53-19. And Kansas Wesleyan still in control in the third quarter against Friends, 48-37. Rebound by Burns.
One of your classmates in the house tonight, Coach Strathman.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah, from McPherson High School, girls basketball coach. Won some state championships over there.
Another good season they're having this year.
Sammy Joe Peterson gets all the way to the bucket, then lays it up just a hair too hard. Or going the other way, and fast break and unable to. Schamberger couldn't hold it. Good pass.
I thought so. That was a good look by Cassidy.
42-29 Tabor, minute 53 left in this third quarter.
St. Mary's with a little pressure here. Burns way up here by herself. Leans in, she's fouled. Fouled by Scheckler.
Third foul on Sheckle. He stays in the game with a minute 43 left in this third quarter.
Second free throw good. Largest lead of the evening here for the Blue Jays. And again, their stifling defense only giving up 29 points here as we're nearing the end of the third quarter. They're still near the top of the country in the field goal percentage defense, but also in points allowed. Another example of that tonight.
Kicked by the Blue Jays. It'll stay with the Spires. 16 seconds on the shot clock.
Castile inbound. Scheckle hands it over to Schamberger. Brown has it up top. Kicks it over to Cassidy. Shot clock at 6.
It's going to be a one-on-one move here. Blue Jays are going to have to be ready to help.
Runner in the lane, unable to connect. And Burns with a nice rebound. Garcia has it up top. Gets it to Burns. Dennison has it. Kicks it out.
Stopped by a brick wall, looks like.
Yeah. She must have heard your scenario and said, I better not do that.
Yeah, we've had some good one-on-one conversations about that.
Shot clock at 4. Hoyt across the lane, throws it up, and no one there for the rebound. Cassidy gets it and brings it up.
Good job by the defense.
Nice layoff by Cassidy again.
Good job by Burns with the block. Now the ball's knocked away, kicked away, knocked away, whatever, and
St. Mary's will here hold for the last shot as the game clock's at 20. Shot clock is off.
A 1-4 set now. Now a couple coming up here. Shekel has nowhere to go except out wide on the wing. Good defense by Tabor. Now she drives, kicks it long out to the corner. Shot is up and in and out. Tabor just having a hard time corralling that ball here in the last few seconds of the third quarter.
Nice defense that third quarter, though, and the Blue Jays extend their lead to 44-29. We'll be back here for the beginning of the fourth quarter. We're back here for the fourth quarter. Dominating performance in that third quarter by the Blue Jays, especially on the defensive end. What was those totals there for the third quarter?
Tabor 17 and St. Mary's 6. Good move by Brown, able to score. Garcia just loses her for a second.
That's all it took.
Good recovery, but it was too late. Ball to Edgar in the middle of the court, off to Burns. Now Burns hands it off to Hoyt. Hoyt will slow it down, set up the offense.
Nice job breaking the pressure there by the Blue Jays. Hoyt looks over, gets it over to Edgar. Shot clock at 7. Edgar all the way to the rim, boom. 13 points for Morgan Edgar.
Edgar with 13 and Weedle with 17. 30 of the 46 points brought to you by those two seniors. Good defense by Hoyt, top of the key on Schamberger.
Get it into Brown in the post.
Good help there by Garcia and Hoyt. Good help by Hoyt with Garcia.
Nice drive there by Shekel.
Shekel and Cassidy trying to keep the Spires alive here in this game. Only 13 points down. Tabor breaks the pressure. Slowly sets up their offense. Not in any big hurry with a 13-point lead.
Oh. Shot clock at 7. Oh. And that's going to be a travel. All kinds of problems there at the end.
I'm just going to say maybe too much passing. I mean, I don't want to, I think passing is good, and that's the key to basketball, being unselfish, but sometimes you got to be a little selfish and take it up. So Garcia now picks off the ball off of Brown's fingertips. Edgar brings it up quickly all the way, and it's good with the left hand. What a run out was that?
Yeah. Very fast. White picked up by Dennison, hands it over to Shekel.
Good defense by Burns. A travel right there. Good defense by Kylie Burns. Just backing off just enough where he's leaving her a little bit of space, but staying right with her, not letting her get past her. Turner and Weedle checking in for the Blue Jays. Now more pressure by the Spires. Now the pressure is broken. Hand it off to Hoyt.
Weedle has it, brings it over to Hoyt. Rolls to the bucket. Kicks it out to Edgar. Dennison open for 3. Good.
Point could have been called for a carry there. The ball got stuck on her hip just for a second, and she kicked it off to Denniston for the 3. I think Denniston shot it real quick so they wouldn't call anything.
That's the key.
Yeah.
Lead up to 18 now. 7 minutes to go.
Point.
I tell you, Weedle.
Curl and Weedle having a dog fight there and down inside that post, aren't they? Curl comes up with the rebound.
Long rebound. $20 seconds on the shot clock. Open 3. And that's good for Shekel.
Shekel wearing a knee brace. Looks like maybe she's had an ACL surgery in her past. Not so maybe recent past even.
Weedle rolls and she gets fouled. She will go to the line to see if she can extend that career high. Third foul on Coral.
Be kind of cool if she could get over 20, wouldn't it?
No, that would be.
And we got the overhead shot from our producers in the control tower. I like to call it the control tower. They don't like it, but I like it. Control booth.
Who cares what they think? Yeah.
Control room.
Okay.
Free throws are good by Weedle. Puts her up to 18. Let's see if we can get her over the 20 mark.
You might want to take her out so she doesn't get beat up anymore.
Yeah. Turner picks up the ball off the bad pass. White trying to get a little push off, and good job of acting, but not quite good enough. 1-4 set now off to Weeby, down low to Ediger.
Morgan misses. Spires quick. Nice catch by Shekel.
Good job by Turner, staying right with her.
Oh,
now
nice.
Steal by Ediger. Gets it to Weedle, now to Weeby.
About halfway through this fourth quarter. See if she, there it is, 20 points.
Here we go. Pass by Leisler to Weedle, gets her to 20. Surpassed that all-time high now. 15 up to 20. It's not her, and honestly, it's not her offense that. Well, I've been impressed with her offense tonight. But that's what I'm most impressed with is her hustle and the defense down low on a 6'3" girl. She works so hard down in the post.
Blue Jays have now stretched it to 20 again, 56-36. We're going to take a full timeout here. We'll be back to finish up this game. Going here. Got a shot here of the Tabor College Pep Band. Some people from the community joining in with our current band students. St. Mary's will inbound here after the timeout. Cassidy kicks it over to White. Shot clock gets in. White doubled, kicks it over to Brown. Brown kicks it over, three-pointer. That is no good. Rebound by Ediger.
Three-pointer by Siebert.
Blue Jays will take some time here. So thoughts about tomorrow, Rod? Big football game? Leisler for three, and that's good.
Leisler on the scoreboard.
Another senior.
That's right. You're asking about my predictions for tomorrow?
I am.
I would not ever bet against Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's my thoughts as well. White, nice take to the rim, but unable to connect. Turner with the rebound.
Very impressed with Weeby's defense on her in this second half. Into Garcia. Garcia kicks it out to Leisler. Now sets a screen for her.
Leisler to Turner. She goes baseline. Kicks it over wide open. Garcia. Nice look by
Garcia. Scores and quick timeout for substitutions. Only not a timeout for some loud noise in the
balloon went off there.
I'm not sure what it was. There was a loud noise behind us, and let's just say it was a balloon that popped. I don't know what it was. Not exactly sure. It scared me for a second.
Schomburger.
Like Schomburger checks in for the Blue Jays, and Turner now picks up the foul on Cassidy. As much as I would like someone else to win, and of course, the Saints we know should be in the Super Bowl, right?
Well, we don't know what would have happened if it was called right.
Pardon me?
Even if it was called right, there's still a lot of time. You never know what will happen.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I think the difference in experience between the two quarterbacks, I think, will be huge tomorrow.
Wouldn't it be nice? And steal by Garcia. Wouldn't it be nice if it were the Saints and the Chiefs? Then I'd actually care.
Well, then I'd really be a Saints fan. Garcia has it for three. Oh, that's going to be short and to the right.
Looks like it was tipped.
Oh.
Ball's bouncing around all over.
People on the ground. Number 14. Is it Beeler will check in?
Checks in for Cassidy.
Also checking in for Cincinnati is number 23, Macoon.
So is that a full prediction? You're saying Patriots?
I'm going to say it.
All right.
I'm going with it. Just that I don't like to.
I think I'm in the same place. Not liking it, but that's my pick.
Three-pointer no good. Leisler could have let it go. Well, she'd already touched it. She had to go after it. So
Tabor baseball team again finished up their first weekend 5-0. Games against Southwest Assemblies of God yesterday and today.
Then they go back to Texas next week, I believe.
Making sure they get some nice warmer weather than here. Although today would have been a nice night for baseball here. Nice take by Shekel.
Shekel, a pretty good ball player for St. Mary. 8 points on the night, I believe. Levy now drives, unable to connect on that layup. Ball's going the other way. I think she was just looked away too soon there.
Checking in for the Blue Jays.
Wilkin
and Swink.
Lady Swink. Anna Marie Wilkin in the game with Taylor Myers, Willie Schomburger, and Jessica Garcia.
Tough matchup for Garcia. Shekel gets all the way to the rim, but nice rebound by Garcia.
She's going to show her versatility here, taking it all the way up to the basket. Leaves it just a hair short. Nice move, though. And a long pass out to Shekel. Slink comes in and hammers her. All ball.
See if we got a...
See what the replay shows. There we go. Hands part of the ball. That's what they say.
2-point shot comes up short, but offensive board by Wright. Stay with us after the game as the men will also host the St. Mary Spires.
Long three by Rice. Rice, baby. That was out there. About a 25-footer, wasn't it?
It was. Turnover by Swain.
Number 33, Karen Nelson.
Blue Jay men coming off a win this week as well. Beeler for three. Back-to-back three-pointers here by the Spires.
Pressure put on by Spires. Schomburger now with the ball. Picks it out to Nelson. Nelson for three, and it's good. Tara Nelson with the three-pointer. Backpedaling all the way like I do this every day.
Yeah, I think I've seen that from Rod in the summer league.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Not saying it always goes in, but you did do the back pedal.
Oh, yeah. You bet. Nice rebound by Schomburger, now picked up by Swink. Good hustle there by
and the Blue Jays should dribble this out here. 23.6 seconds. And the streak will go to 15 games here for the Blue Jays, and we'll look forward to the polls on coming out on Tuesday to see if they can move up.
Exactly right, and Tabor has a week off now. And, they don't play again until KW.
Big game, that'll probably be for the conference lead as both teams with 2 losses in conference. So
just depends. KW will have a game on, I think, Wednesday of next week. I'm not sure who they play, but that I almost think it was a tough team. Maybe 2 back-to-back tough teams they're playing, and so
no, they're at Bethel on.
Yeah. So it could well be that Tabor just has to go in and win and to kind of seal up the conference championship, and that's a big game. It's a hard gym to play in sometimes for the Blue Jays, but it'll be exciting. You gonna be there?
I may have to make the trip.
Pardon me?
I may have to make the trip. Yeah. Thanks for joining us. We'll take a break and we'll hand it off here to the men's crew, and we'll be going here right around 7 o'clock tip. St. Mary's men against the Tabor College men. Thanks for joining us.
Tabor fans, it's time to welcome your Tabor Blue Jays.